Welcome back. New table, parts, more parts. Right, let's get it. As you saw with the last video, we had a little bit of a difficulty getting the car here, but that's now all sorted. So I've gone ahead and got the wheel off already, just assessing the damage really from the left-hand front, and it's pretty clear to see the tie rods had a massive whack, ripped out of the stub axle. So I've already managed to find a inner tie rod assembly and an outer. It made complete sense to just buy this whole second-hand assembly. This stub axle on its own is quite expensive. As you can see, this one is good to go. No damage here. And we've even got a drive shaft, but we'll chop and change our bits to make it fit. So with the wheel off, that is why it had a punch on the left-hand side. The tie rod where it snapped out of the arm has just gone straight into the side of the sidewall. So first job, getting the bumper off. We're going to replace this grille. And we can get the wing off, as this one's going to be replaced. Well, that took a little bit longer than I anticipated. The amount of rubbish, leaves and grime, I don't think those under trays have been off in a very long time, and the liners were just caked. Next up is the wing. So that was a nightmare. The one just behind the door, just going through that, way too tight. Obviously, these have never been off. The paint is just blown over the top of them, and it started to round, as you can see there. But luckily, with a big impact, managed to break it away. And this is what we've been fighting. Didn't realise there were 2 extra bolts behind this weather strip for the wing. With the wing off, the front bumper off, it just gives us a little bit more room up in here, and obviously the liners are out the way, so we can tackle getting all this arm out and replace it with the one we bought. The best rocky road bites you will find. I promise you now, get yourself down to Audi. These things will change your life. And after, you can use it as a little nut and bolt pop, recycle. The brake caliper off and the carrier, and then get the brake discs off. So the breaker bar didn't work, and nor did the impact gun. We sprayed some penetrating spray on it. These are incredibly tight, and they are one-time use bolts, but yeah, this one has just been done up way too tight. We're gonna now heat it up, try again. As you can see there, it started to round off as well, so not good news, but let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes, come on!
That was the Nightmare bolt. As you can see, corrosion on it. And yeah, we were lucky. Look at that, not looking good. So yeah, we got away with that one. So we'll come back tomorrow and do the rest. So I decided to start the morning off by removing the original grille and parking sensors. So we have our new grille setup, nice honeycomb, gloss black, a bit more of a modern touch. The badge holder, and then I believe these are for the parking sensors on the front. There it is. The finished product looks way better. Right, tie rod end off, boot here, a gate to clip at the top and one at the bottom. That's the tie rod off, assembled, ready to go. Time to tackle the front suspension removal. Right, it is out. That was a struggle. It fought us all the way on that. Here's the damage to the stub axle where the tie rod will mount. But yeah, mission on that one, but so glad it's done and we can move on fitting the new arm back in. So because the front end's had quite a whack, we're going to end up replacing the drive shaft as well. We got one with our salvage bit and it looks to be a newer unit, so we're going to switch that out now. So that is the left-hand assembly all complete. I didn't actually film putting it in as it was just too tight of a space, but all good to go with the new tie rod. So removing the caliper on the right-hand side, the caliper's in service mode, but the caliper carriers, this top one started to come out okay. However, this one here is not playing ball, full of corrosion and just way too tight. I was beginning to think it wasn't going to come undone and was just hoping it wouldn't snap off. With heat, back and forth, slowly but surely it just started to break away, and eventually it just loosened up and away we went. Perseverance paid off, but I had serious arm pump. And it is out. Just lack of maintenance care really, more than anything. These could have had some anti-seize copper slip or lithium style grease on them. But yeah, as you can see there, absolutely caked in corrosion. I was then able to remove the final disc. It came off no problem at all. The discs were going to get sent away to be cleaned up on the bell housing and in the vanes. There's no lip on them, so we're good to reuse them. So the calipers are looking a little bit dirty. What colour do you reckon we should change them up to? Obviously they're black now. Do we go for a silver, black again, or maybe even red? I think that could look quite nice, contrasting against the blue paint. Let us know in the comments. So that's going to conclude today's episode. Next time up, we'll get the wing on. Discs will be back from cleaning, and we're going to paint the calipers a fancy new colour. Like I say, thanks for watching this episode. If you could like, comment and subscribe, that would be amazing. Really help this channel grow more. See you in the next one. Thank you.